Hello everyone and welcome to Maggie's Possum Journey. It is a Sunday and like all of you, even Maggie has some special Sunday plans today. But before we start, wanted to ask you, have you seen Maggie's Diwali celebration vlog? If not, I will share the link in the description. Do watch it, and if you like the video on this channel, please share them with your friends and help Maggie's story to reach to many more. Alright, now coming back to today's plan. Let's just say it was an awesome day, full of activities, where at the end of it, Maggie got a lot of goodies as well. We'll show you later in the video what they were, what did we do with them, and was Maggie happy to receive them? So, the day started with picking up Maggie's friend Marco, who's younger to Maggie, but they have been friends since Marco was a baby. Today Maggie was going to meet her friend after a long time, and I hope they remember each other. Maggie and Marco always had the same energy and temperament, so they got along just like old times. We all hoped and hopped into the car and finally reached the much awaited event, which was the Pet Fed. It was a much talked about pet festival and it was Maggie's first time. So we headed being prepared to spend a super fun day. The place had a lot of activities and I could not take my eyes off all the fur babies around me. Maggie and Marco were also by each other's side and looked the same at times. Can you tell who's Maggie among the two? Well, we entered and our first stop was Maggie's quick health checkup. And the doctor gave us some helpful tips on how to improve Maggie's health. It was a good talk. Then we moved on to see what was next. There was a ramp walk that was going on, but it had a very long queue, so we took Maggie to the play zone instead. Maggie was very happy to see everything around her, but at the same time, she did not have enough courage. So Papa decided to pick her up and put her straight into the balls. Once Maggie entered, she seemed very happy, and we could have been happier if she could have been joined by us. But again, soon Maggie wanted to come out. There were many activities for Maggie to see around, so we took her there. Maggie was hesitant but soon enough understood how to play the game on and on. The other golden retrievers also had the same fear, but the small ones happily played around all the activities that were present. There was a climber that Maggie really enjoyed and also gave her friend some motivation to do the same. Maggie was enjoying the attention and repeated the play so that everyone could enjoy and seeing her do it. With some motivation, even Marco had a try at the climber and did it successfully. You know, throughout the place, we met so many dogs. And the dogs and spoke to the pet parents, and we realized and learned from them that the bigger and huge looking dogs were the most kind ones, especially very good around children. Unfortunately, a large population of the world fails to understand and see this fact. But never mind, there are many people still who understand love and care about dogs even today. Well, moving on, Maggie and Papa got a little taste of being in front of the camera, and they both did a very good job. Papa was confident and Maggie was a sure charmer. Fun and activities were definitely a large part of the day. We learnt a lot of things about dog care, and I was surprised to see the huge range of products that were present for dog care. Did you know that even dogs can have issues like anxiety, depression, And although dogs are considered to be love and caregivers, but they should not be considered as products to do so. There are many pet parents around the world who are genuinely doing a great job. But for the ones still who do not have an idea about this and have canines in their homes for a purpose, please rethink about it. Okay, back to what we did at the festival that day. There are many games and there were many quizzes for pet parents that day regarding dogs and their health. I passed most of them but failed and got new knowledge in some as well. The most satisfying thing that I observed about Maggie was that she was very happy and got along with all sizes of dogs. Even a year back, Maggie would be afraid of being around dogs, even half her size and half her age, although she was always very happy in the company of adults and children at large. We next set our eyes on a clothing store, and I thought, will Maggie be ready to wear some? Actually, let me confess, I saw the dogs in some shirts, some were wearing trendy tops, some in caps, some in hats, some in sunglasses, some also wearing some chains and jewelry. I wanted to see Maggie if she would wear something. Those dogs were looking adorable, but my Maggie doesn't like to put on anything on herself. But that day she went along and wore a couple of shirts to make me happy, I guess. But that day, even Maggie had fun trying those clothes. The people at the store were very nice and patient and helped Maggie to try out the outfits, but none of the sizes fit Maggie well. So we said thank you and moved on. But then my husband looked so tired, and honestly, even my legs started to hurt. There was a place where they had lots of food and stalls, but no chairs, unfortunately, to sit. So everyone rested on the ground. It was a bright sunny day, and we were all exhausted as Maggie also was lying down wherever she found some shade. And this was a sign that we should now call it a day and head towards home. I told you everything that we did, but do you know what made me most happy? My heart was filled with joy when I saw so many people come and pet Maggie. There were children, young boys and girls, and even many elderly who showered their love on Maggie. And trust me, that night Maggie smiled and wagged her tail even in her sleep. Could there have been anything better? But that was not the end. We will share and show you what all goodies and gifts Maggie got. But for now, I can just say that Pet Fed, we loved your arrangements and we will be waiting for it again to be held at Bangalore next year. If you liked the vlog today, please like, comment, share the video and subscribe as well. Till then, we will be back soon with a part 2 and continuity of this vlog. And bye bye for now and hugs from Maggie.